Hey guys, Nice Shadow here. We are here at Soldiers of Fortune Paintball, and this is a testing video of the E-MR5. Now I do have first strikes in here. I have the hopper on here. There's regular paintballs in there, 68 cal, normal 68 cal hopper paintballs. The magazine here are full of first rounds. The problem is today, it's kind of windy, so I hope this goes good. I mean, I wanted to get this out before Christmas. It's December 23rd today. Like I said, it's kind of windy out here, so hopefully this will go good. But you know what? I actually like this kind of video because it's not the optimum paintball time. Sometimes you come out here, it's windy, which is, I mean, we played all kinds of weather, right? So anyways, down here I have the tape measure lined out here. Right now we are standing at the 75-foot mark. We're gonna test, see how far these things go. Like I said, it's a little windy here, so you know, might be a little off a bit. We're gonna this 200-foot tape measure. We're gonna do the whole 200 feet if we can. I got another 100 foot there, so if we can get 300 feet, especially with the first strikes, we're gonna do that. Down here, let's turn it down here a little bit. Sorry about the wind, guys. Like I said, it is windy. There we go. Down there, you see, we've already been shooting it. We've been testing it out a little bit. And so far, I like it. But we'll see. Like I said, it's a little windy. You're probably hearing the camera right now, so I'm going to turn it back this way. Just because I don't like wind, and it's not very good. I'm actually going to move it back here, so there is no wind, hopefully. Oh, a little crooked. Anyways, all right, guys, so on to the testing.
It's time to play the game. Time to play the game.
All right, so I think I put the camera in a better spot right now. A little bit out of the wind, up against the van. So like I said, 75 feet. You see I'm wearing the JT Optics goggles. When you're playing paintball, sorry, I had to put that down for a minute. Sorry about that. When you're playing paintball, I do recommend safety. I know safety is a must. It must be done. Wear a full paintball mask. I'm just wearing this so I can talk to you. If I wear a full paintball mask, you probably won't be able to hear me. And plus, too, there's nobody around. Anybody, all my crews are all behind me right now, which is good. They're all huddling in the van actually because it's warmer there. So safety is a must. Wear a full paintball mask, please. I'm just wearing this because we're doing testing. And there's nobody down there at all. Okay, so this is the E-MR5. That's the electronic model, of course. 2 buttons on the bottom here, right there. I'm not going to show you right now because it's too cold, and B, we could do that during the review. So we're going on semi right now. We're going hopper, so we're going to make sure the thing's at the hopper there. On loader, it's actually L on the barrel. Oh, a couple shots here. Well, we're going to zoom in so you can actually see that, because you don't want to look at me shooting. You actually want to see, whoa, where are we going there? Oh, there we go. I am very impressed. That's quite a good grouping there. Let's zoom out here. I did have one double feed there and all that, but you know what? I'm very impressed. I got the gun pointing down, safety, got goggles off, so, and it is off. Right now the gun's off, so that's good. Nice grouping at 75 feet. I know you guys want to know how far I shoot from. The camera's set at 75 feet right now. I'm, you know, right about here. So I think what we're gonna do, we're not even, should we shoot a first strike? Yeah? Yeah? Should we? Yeah, okay. Goggles on, and we're gonna zoom back into that thing there. Switch it over to the magazine. First strikes. Okay, so obvious, oh, that's good. Okay, so that's a magazine of first strikes there. You know what? I think the regular paintballs were almost as good, but like I said, we're pretty close here. The wind is pretty strong. 75 feet. Let's take it farther. Oh, you guys want to see some full auto? I know you do, because I do. Bear with me here when I set it on full auto. It's just not a flick of the wrist type of thing. You do have to get in the settings here. But it is easy to set. I mean, very easy to set. Full auto. As soon as I turn the eyes off. Or the eyes off. Take it off safe. Here we go. Full auto, short controlled bursts. You don't want to just go out there and just go all Rambo on everybody, because paintballs will be all over the place. Short controlled bursts is the key to accuracy. That way you can control where you are or where you're shooting. Alright, with that, we're going to move the van back and go to, I don't know, 125 feet? Yeah, let's do it. Alright, so we have moved back to 125 feet. The wind's starting to pick up now. I'm not too thrilled with that, but I mean, you see how far it is back there? This is 125, so it's going to be an accuracy of me almost, because I'm going to have to compensate for the wind. When I start doing accuracy videos next year, we got a new setup going on. The gun's actually going to, or the marker's actually going to be mounted so it doesn't move, and we just sit there and pull the trigger. So I know in one of my videos somebody said it's not really an accuracy of the marker, it's more of an accuracy of what you can shoot, which I guess is true, but I mean, with it windy like this, to do something like that, it has to be no wind, still optimal conditions. Obviously this is not, because the wind has picked up. So we're going to zoom in here, put on my goggles. Everybody's still in the van staying warm, which is good. And we are going to put this onto semi. We're not going to do any more full auto because I can show you full auto in my backyard, which I might do during the review. Alright, so this is just an accuracy test in wind that's probably about, how fast do you think this wind's going? 10 kilometers an hour or something like that? They're not going to answer me in there. That's okay, that's cool.
Yeah, 10 kilometers.
Oh, there they go. Alright, 125 feet. There we go. Had to recock it. So you know what? 125 feet might be a little bit too far for this. Because here, I'll show you, so you see how it's running. I got the 12 volt Revy on there. I think I filled it up too much, that's why you hear it. So when I'm shooting, I do have the gun up a little bit to compensate for it, so it puts a little bit more of an arc on it. It's going to be a pain in the butt. I mean, you know what though? It's still a nice grouping down there. Here, I'll zoom in again so you can see, and I'll talk away. So it is a fairly nice grouping down there. But like I said, I do have to hold the marker up. So 125 feet is too far for this. So I'm going to say the optimal, there we go. The optimal distance for this gun would be about 100 feet. So I'm going to go between the 75 I was at, the 125 I'm at right now, and we're going to go 100 feet. I don't know about the first strikes right now because it is, you know what, screw it, I'll do it. Just let me load them in the magazine first. That one with the pump. Alright, so I have put first strikes in the magazine here. There's 9 of them in there, and we're going to see what 125 feet does. Like I said, the wind is still quite strong out here, so let's take a look. Wow. I am thoroughly impressed with these. No tipping up the marker, no nothing, straight there, nice hard hits. Do you hear those? You probably can't hear them because we're too far. Wow, I am impressed over the regular 68 cal. So, regular 68, I'm gonna say 100 feet. We're not gonna do it, but that's what I'm gonna say right now. That's typical of any blowback marker, I've been told by my crew in the van, AKA Vince. So we're at 125 feet with the first strikes. We're gonna go back a little bit more. I think, what do you say, 150? Yeah, I think 150. That's all we're gonna be shooting now is first strikes. I like that. 50. Slow down. All right, so we're here at 150 feet to that yellow bunker over there. So we're going to turn this on and I'm going to zoom into the bunker and we're going to see how these first strikes hit. Let's get all the way in there. There we go. Good. First strikes at 150 feet. Wow. First strikes at 150 feet. I'm still impressed. They're still hitting pretty hard. Probably might be because there's a really hard plastic on them. I think we should go back to 200. So we were at 100 for the regular paintballs. We're going back to 200 for the first strikes. So they do say double, 2 times the distance. So we're going to try 200 now. Alright, off we go. 200 in it. It's gonna be right at the end of the tape too. Okay, slow down, slow down, slow down. Keep going. We want to try 175. Let's do 200. Alright, so we have another magazine full of first strikes. There's 9 in a mag. 200 feet. Look how far it is now. Yeah, it's pretty far. Anyways, alright, let's try this. First strike rounds at 200 feet. And I know it's 200 feet because here's the end of the tape. Right there. I don't know if you can see that on there, but it is 200 feet. Alright, here we go. Goggles on. Safety off. 200 feet. That's far. That's still hitting. Wow, 200 feet. Oh, I didn't have it zoomed in. Okay, so that was at 200 feet. I didn't have the camera zoomed in, obviously, so I'm going to reload this thing, zoom it in, and we're going to try shooting these again. I don't know if you can hear it in the camera, but there's kind of a whistle at these. You hear them go, psss. It's actually, it's kind of a different sound. Alright, here we go. Magazine at, or first strike rounds at 200 feet. Close up this time. Alright, goggles on, safety off. Wow, I am impressed. 200 feet I did have the marker up a little bit like that, but still, I mean, that's 200 feet. That is very impressive. I like the marker. I think it's very accurate, especially in the conditions we're testing it now. The auto I wasn't too impressed with. I thought the shots were all over the place, as you saw. I'm more impressed with the semi-auto. It also has 3-round burst and 6-round burst. Again, more of that on the video. The thing I like about this most is the first strike rounds. Unfortunately, you're not allowed to use them in most fields. Some fields do allow them, but some fields don't. I mean, take a look at this. We picked this up at the bunker there the first time we shot it. So here, in case you haven't seen a first strike round, which I'm sure most of you have, there's a first strike round there. Here, I'll put it on my finger. So there's a first strike round there. That's the wrong finger to put it on. And that's what's, so I mean, it just blows off the top of this part here, and this part's actually left. So one thing I was talking with Vince about, biodegradability on, you know, you get a feel like this, you're shooting first strikes all the time. Not all the time, but I mean, people are. This thing's gonna sit on the ground and just, I don't know. And they're very sharp. These fins are very sharp, so I don't know, if somebody fell on them, I don't think any damage would happen because it would probably go into the ground. But the problem is sustainability of the area itself. I mean, you know, 50 years when the paintball field's not here anymore, 100 years, whatever, they're gonna dig it up and you're gonna find these all over the place. Not very good. So we're gonna leave that one out all winter, and we're gonna do a very long-term test on that one to see if it does biodegrade. All right, that's it, guys. So that is the shooting test of the E-MR5. 100 feet for regular paintballs, which is pretty much standard for a blowback. 200 feet for the first strike rounds. I'm very impressed. I'm gonna go because it's cold out here and I'm freezing. My crew's freezing, I'm freezing. All right, guys, I'm Night Shadow. We are at Soldiers of Fortune Paintball, located up here in Hamilton, Ontario. They're opening up a new pro shop here in the new year, so please come up here and visit. I am very grateful to them for letting me do what I do here. Without them, these videos would not be done. So that's it, guys. I'm Night Shadow. There's Vince over there, he's freezing. Thanks for watching, everybody. Everybody have a very Merry Christmas, and I'll see you soon.